Grace. Good to see you again.
Hello.
I'm Dr. White. How's your last week been?
Well, the weekday was really good. Or the weekdays, I should say, not just the weekday. Because of work and everything, I've been able to occupy myself and talk to those people there and get a good vibe, I guess you could say, going on throughout the day since I work all day basically. And then home life's been okay. Enough said there. But I don't know, then the weekend came and it was good to an extent because Sunday I woke up feeling like crap. I only say that because Friday was good. Friday was awesome. Friday was a normal Friday. And then Saturday I got invited to a party though from two of my friends. And it was a party that had like most of my mutual friends that I like know and everything. But but I went there and it was a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a smaller party, and that I can handle. Especially with everything that's been going on. That I know I can handle mentally because it's not a lot of people I have to deal with. Not a lot of people asking me questions. Most of the people that would be there know what's up, and they know not to bring it up, or if they do, they ask it in more of a positive way than negative, and they don't necessarily judge me, or at least they don't judge me to my face. They might do it behind my back, but at least to my face, they're nice to me. But then I saw the other half of people, and I didn't know anyone, and I was like, great. I don't want to have to say no to people and then to be like, why are you being lame? Why are you doing this? Like, that's more people I have to answer to then. So I got started drinking, and then I got really upset, so I took more Vicodin than I was supposed to, and most of my pills are gone because of it, because I was being really nice to and handing them out, which I've never done. I don't know why I would do that at all. And that was just me being the nice guy, me being me, and I don't know, I'm disappointed in myself, I'm disappointed in my friends for bringing me, like, they know better. They're the ones who's been by my side through all of this, and they threw me under the bus, basically. Which, I don't know, I could see them being disappointed in me, too, because I could see their faces whenever I would hand or take my Vicodin, but I don't know, what do they expect? They brought me there. Like, accept the blame where it needs to be. I'll accept my half, you accept yours.
Okay. So I want to make sure that I'm understanding all of this,
Yeah, sorry.
No, not a problem at all. It's really good to hear that you're opening up to me and that it sounds and, seems like you're a bit more comfortable with me, and I really appreciate that. It's good to be able to talk with me and me do the same for you. So kind of from what I'm understanding, you said the week went by really well and that, you're really focused on work and keeping that as, your main mindset, and you did really well with that. So that's good to hear. And then for the weekend, you said Friday was well. It was just a good, nice Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday, you and your friends had went to a party, and just a lot had happened. Do you mind explaining a little bit some of the emotions that you had? Were you feeling overwhelmed at all?
I guess you could say I was more surprised and then overwhelmed because I didn't know it was going to be that big of a party. Like, I didn't know they were going to bring me to a house that I didn't know half the people there. I don't like that. I don't like not knowing half the people there. That's just asking for trouble. That's just asking for me to be a little boy in the corner, like, hey. But I don't know. I was more so disappointed in my friends because they know, like, the incident's still fresh. Like, I overdosed. Like, that should be a really big thing. I don't know why you would even think to, like, bring me to a party then when you know all that stuff is going to be there. And I get it, like, they wanted me to get out of the house and actually go have fun and enjoy myself, and I appreciate that. Like, it did sound good in theory until it happened. And then Sunday I was like, okay, well, I know that I need to adjust a few things now. And that was a good wake-up call that I had, because you don't know until you experience it. And I guess it's better that it happened sooner rather than later, so that way it wasn't such a setback. But it's not what I want. I just want them to see that too. And I thought they would have seen that.
Okay. Well, I do have 2 questions on my mind for you. But I'm gonna break it out for you so you
Okay.
don't have to think about all of this at once. My first thought is, have you spoken with your friends or have any thoughts or ideas on how to communicate with your friends now about how you want them to act and maybe the environment that you need to be in order to continue reaching your goals?
Well, I mean, no, because I didn't experience it yet, so I didn't know that I would have changed feelings about everything. I thought was gonna be okay with it, but I guess now that I know how I am, now I should bring it up and talk to them, and so we can all be on the same page versus them. Like, if I never said anything about this week and I just kind of left it as is, they're not gonna learn from it. Just like I won't get any changes that I need if I don't say something, if I don't speak up. I know I have to speak up. Like, they know, but because they're not oblivious, but they don't know how I truly feel just yet. And so now I know to bring that up, and now I know to be more open, because I could see how disappointed they were in me, and they could probably see how annoyed and disappointed I was in them, that we both were treating each other so badly. Like,
Okay. Well, I do see that you are still very motivated to continue reaching your goals because, you did say how upset you were with yourself when you woke up Sunday, and, that does show that you care. And, with your friends, it sounds like they are a good motivator for you because they do care about you being able to, reach these goals, and that's really good to have that support system. My second thought for you is, have you thought about the resources that I had mentioned with you last week?
yes, no. I mean, I like the whole counseling idea and everything now. I mean, obviously, I was mandated to come here, but it's kind of grown on me. And I do like it because it's made me realize a lot of things that I haven't. But I want that support still in some way, in the sense of I want not a new friend group, but a new people I can relate to and hang out with versus, yeah, my group of friends know and they understand to an extent, but the core of them don't care. They're gonna be selfish still, and I don't want those selfish people in my life anymore. Yeah, it might be hard to say, oh, hey, see ya, but at the end of the day, I know it's good for me, and I want that type of resource, I guess you could say.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you feel about possibly having a group, or even just a big group, or even just really a small group to interact with and get to know at the outpatient drug abuse resource?
I think it'll be really good because then I know I'm not the only one who has the problems and everything, and I know like it's all in my head and I'm not stupid, or at least I don't know. I think all of this is really stupid and everything. Like, my problems are just stupid. I should not be having these. Like, I'm 23 years old and I should not have my life together, but I should at least have my emotions in check, and I don't. So I just kind of want that reminder that, like, oh, hey, I'm not alone. Okay, cool.
Yeah, definitely. Well, like you said, your thoughts, your emotions are not stupid, and you are going through so much. So all of this is completely expected, and so you should know that. And I completely agree with you. I think, being surrounded by people that will understand you can also help in a way because, you can feed off of them because they can get to know you and say, and possibly say, oh, you know what, I get that. Or, I can relate in a sense. And for me, I can't be that person to tell you that. And also, you can have that good peer group with you, you know, that you may not have with your other friends that you go out with on the weekends. And so I wanted to remind you about that and kind of let you know that that is an option if you do consider that.
I think the only worry I have is where my two really good friends will like fit in with all of it, because I'm trying to change myself for the better and they want that and everything, but I don't know if they're gonna accept it. They want it, but I don't know if they'll accept it when the time comes. With me being like, no, can't hang out with those people, sorry. Like, no, can't go to that party, sorry. And I don't know if they'll recognize, like, oh, okay, and realize, like, this is why he's doing it. This is why he needs to say no. I don't think they'll recognize that. And so that's just one of the problems I'm having is, yes, I want those new friends, but I don't know where my other friends will fit in then.
Okay, how do you feel that you might be able to work through that?
I mean, I know I have to talk to them, obviously, like, duh.
Okay.
But I don't know, I'm kind of worried to talk to them because I don't know, they've just been my friends for a while now and everything, at least 5 or 6 years, and I don't know, I cherish their friendship a lot, and I don't know if they'll see how devastating it is if they don't. Not necessarily follow me, because they don't have to follow me, they can do their own thing, but how devastated I would be if I didn't have their support, if I lost their support along the way.
Okay. Why do you feel that things would change if, you know, you were to be going to, you know, these programs and continuing counseling versus now just being at counseling? What do you feel that, you know, the difference is with their, you know, with them being your friends?
I mean, because it's more prolonged then, versus like if I just did this and was done after whatever the court said or the hospital said or whatever, then it's like, oh, okay, done and over with, we don't have to worry about that, that's chapter closed in your life. But if it still continued, I don't know if they'd get sick and tired of it, and if they would use that against me. I don't think they would, because they're not that type of people or anything like that. I mean, they want to see me get better and they want to help me. Like, they're there for me. They're my support. They're more of my support sometimes than my own mom is. But I don't know. I don't want them to just give up on me though, like other people have.
Okay. How have you thought about how you would be able to voice that concern to them?
I don't know, because I don't want to make it such a formal conversation like, we need to talk. I don't really want that, but I don't know how to just bring it up casually, I guess you could say. Like, we're playing video games or something, and I'm like, hey, I don't know if that would be appropriate. I don't know if that would accomplish anything, or if they would even pay attention. I'm sure they would, because, I mean, like I've been saying, like, they want to see me get better. I mean, I'm probably making them sound worse than they really are. They really aren't that bad. It's just this one weekend that it happened and everything, but it opens your eyes and everything. So I'd want to try and do it in more of a casual setting versus, like, texting them and be like, hey, we need to talk. Can we meet at my house at this time? And blah, blah, blah. And then they come in and it's like, all right, guys. Like, then that feels like more of a breakup. And I'm not trying to make it a breakup or anything. I'm trying to just tell them how I feel.
Absolutely. Well, maybe a goal for you this next upcoming week would be how you can achieve that and, you know, trying to communicate that with them.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to put some thought into it. I mean, I know how we all are, and they know how I am and everything. So, like, if I'm talking to them, it's serious business. So I don't want them to feel uncomfortable or overwhelmed either, because then that'll make me uncomfortable and overwhelmed. And they're just a big pile of uncomfortable and overwhelmed.
Okay. Well, I just want to wrap up this quick session with the resource that I gave you, and kind of what your thoughts are on doing that. Would you like to go in at all and, you know, speak with a coordinator at all, or would you like more time to think about your feelings on that?
I would want to do it in more of the group setting for right now.
Okay.
Yes, the counseling would probably help me, but I want to get more of that foundation first and see how that helps me. Because, I mean, talking to you now individually, yeah, it helps, but I know I'm missing something. And I know I'm missing more input, I guess you could say. And it's not just like, yeah, you give me input, but I want more of a peer standpoint. I want people who are more my age to tell me, like, hey, you're not crazy. It's okay. I understand what you're going through. Your incident wasn't, it's a big deal, but, like, they understand it. They get it.
Absolutely. Would you feel comfortable going and meeting with the coordinator at all this upcoming week and talking with her about maybe how you can get that group setting?
Yeah, I think that would be good. Just so I can, like, see my options and everything and kind of get the ball rolling on that. I don't want this weekend to bring me down from anything. I actually want to keep going, since it wasn't even that I felt crappy like on Sunday. Like, I don't know. I just felt so physically drained and just so physically sad with myself. Like, I knew that was like my big wake up call. Like, oh hey, I do want to change. So I think to keep that motivation going, I do need to go and talk to someone at least and, like, get all the services going.
Okay. Well, it's really great to hear that you're still very motivated in order to do whatever you can in order to reach your goals. And, even though you may have had a small, slight setback, that's not going to stop you. And that takes a lot of strength, and that's really great to hear. And this week, a lot happened, and there's a lot going on. So I do think, like you said, you are drained. So I do think that, a good week or so, we'll be able to get some rest, relax, and would you be able to meet next Saturday and go to the service to?
Yes, that should be fine. Yeah, because I don't work weekends or anything, so that's probably my best option to do. And I don't know, I'm kind of excited, kind of not, 'cause it's meeting new people, but I'm excited that it will actually help me.
Okay. Is there a time that would work best for you?
Probably in the morning
Okay.
would probably work best for me.
Okay, so how does 10 o'clock sound?
Sounds great.
Okay. Would you like me to go with you at all or to meet you there? Would you feel more comfortable going alone?
I think I'd like you to meet me there, just so that way you can hear the information then too, or like the information, and then if they're like talking at me 100 miles per hour and I don't understand, then you can reiterate it for me a little bit in a sense. So I think I would definitely want you there.
Okay. Well, it's great talking with you, and I really appreciate it. And, I'm really glad to hear that you're still wanting to reach your goals and you're so motivated. That's so great. So I really look forward to meeting with you Saturday, and I look forward to seeing you then.
All right.
Thank you so much. Have a great week.
You too.